everyone, and welcome to Indianapolis. So we just got here, we checked into our hotel. Now we got to head over there and get Leroy unloaded. Garrett shipped it up, so we got to get it unpacked and into the booth. Today's the last day to get cars in there, so we got to make sure that's in. All the rest of the stuff is on the way for the booth. We'll get that set up late tonight and tomorrow, but mainly our concern is to get Leroy in the booth. So this is kind of the parking lot where everybody unloads all their stuff, gets it in the convention center, right across the street from the stadium. So yeah, I think Leroy's around here somewhere. We just gotta find him. Man, it is cold out here. What do you think, Dominic?
My ass is frozen.
Alright, there she is. The Savage.
Get the ramps. Bonnie, help her.
Wing looking extra large. She's ready to go.
All right, turn.
Watch that guy everywhere.
All right, right here.
All right, well there it is, the first piece of the display. This is it, guys. Come by, see our booth.
Did you bring your extra gloves? You didn't bring any? Did you bring extras? I only brought some for me. Love you.
What's up, man?
How you doing?
How was the journey?
Long.
I bet. Good to see you, man.
Hey, how you been?
Good, man. Good.
I hit snow.
Really?
Northern Arkansas and southern Missouri.
Pretty deep or not?
No, it wasn't deep, but they don't salt there. They salted in Texas and southwest Arkansas, but northeast Arkansas and southern Missouri, nothing.
Huh? You unload it here and push it over there. You can't unload it.
All right, well, let's start getting these puppies in. That's their thing. What they do, they should. So everything pretty much gets shipped in these big old crates. They're unloading them for 2 days, and then everybody gets set up. You can see pretty much everybody's in here working. A lot of work goes into setting these booths up. Alright, so the booth's rolling hard, tons of people over there. It's time to swing out and go check out some other booths, some other products coming out, see what we can find. Just coming off of SEMA about a month ago, I just really love the feel of this show. You know, nothing against SEMA, it's a great show, it's awesome to go to. You know, we'll go every year. But something about PRI, it just feels good. All the cars here are cars that have been racing usually for a couple years. They're not just something slapped together to look good and you know, they just throw a little lipstick on it and the car hasn't run ever. It's more just real stuff. A lot of real racers, a lot of real cars. It's cool to see. So let's take a look around. Okay, so over here you get into the full machining section. So they have all these CNC machines set up, dynos, all various things set up, and most of it's all up and functioning. So they come in early, they get all these machines set up and cutting parts.
We got a good guy on with her though.
I got the most experience.
Wow, now that's a cylinder head right there.
I jump in, it rolls over, it lights, and the minute it starts, I know it's not broke. The guy looks at me.
That's a pretty cool table right there. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about right here. We got the Cuddy in the booth. We just built a new engine for this. He just got it in, did a few pulls before he brought it here, but I didn't get to do the full tuning, but he's got it here in the booth and it's looking good. So it's a Texas Speed 430 cubic inch, you know, all out max effort setup. He's going for big power, trying to push about 2,000 or so. It's going to be cool to see this thing come together. He's got some big plans for this year. So we actually use this company's balancers to balance our cranks and rotating assemblies at the shop. You can see one set up here similar to what we got. Pretty much an identical setup here to what we're running. We have two of these. All right, so we came from the convention center down under the road over here to Lucas Oil Stadium. So this is where the featured product showcase is. They also have a bunch of trailers here. They have all the trailer vendors come park over here. Of course, they need a lot more room, but a really cool setup here. Let's take a look around at some of these new and featured products. So they got one of our new two-piece short runner LS3 intakes over here on display. Looking good. So this puppy will be available within the month. We have a bunch at the shop, but we'd like to stock up on them before we release it, so it's not just a couple getting fed out and then we're out of stock. So they are actually in production at the shop. We just want to wait till we get a good stock of them, and they'll be ready to go. So they'll come with the fuel rails and everything like this. You can take a look underneath here. They will be available in Cathedral, LS3, LS7, and LT. However, right now the LS3 is going to be the first available. We already have the Cathedral in the works. We got one over at the booth on display, one of the castings. So that one will be shortly after. Yeah, and then we'll just continue with the LS7 and LT. Okay, so this is the main hall area. We can head out here into like the hallways where you enter the building and everything, and it's still just packed with different booths. Walk in any side door here and it's just more. I mean, this is endless. Any door you walk through, you're bound to find some automotive products. Oh, Ferrari of Houston down by our area. Looks like this thing's definitely seen some major action. It's cool to see it in here all used like that, you know? It's not all dolled up and brand new. It's been used, it's been raced, and it's cool to see what they look like when they're out there. I mean, those cars get beat up, Ferrari or Chevy, you know, they're all getting beat up out there getting raced. Nice red eye. Need a lift for your shop or garage? They got you taken care of here at PRI. Oh, here's the Elephant. What a monster. 1,000-horse Dodge crate engine. And it's got this sweet logo. So yeah, like right here, these are the coilovers we have on Shop Truck. So the Mod Series fully adjustable. Here's some of those replaceable valves. So you can literally revalve the shock right there. They just replace. Fully adjustable. I mean, the adjustability on these things is awesome. That's why we got them from them. We want to be able to do drag racing, autocross, all that, and not take a lot of time to switch out setups. So once we get them down, we can just swap everything out in about 30 minutes all the way around, and it's good to go. Oh, looks like over here some of Jesse James Shogun cuts. Check these out.
Yeah, I'll do it, bro.
Pretty awesome.
I'm like, and then like a week later, hey, can you do this for me?
So they just kind of piece together so you can build your own, and then you weld it. Really cool.
Look at
that. That's awesome.
We do. Like pedal on, throttle it. And then I fucking around and bought a welder. I bought this Dynasty 280. Yeah, that's good. And it was so funny.
That's awesome. Really great idea. Makes it easy for, you know, people that don't have the crazy fabrication skills to do all the pie cuts and everything. You can put them together, you know, kind of spin them the way you need, weld them up. That's a really good idea. I really like those. Well, now the show's coming to a close. People are trying to sneak out here and there with packages. You know, the people who run PRI aren't too happy when people try and break their booths down early. So it's kind of funny watching people try and sneak off, put this away, put that away, and not get in trouble. So we always just wait till it closes down. We got about 45 minutes left or something. So getting pretty tired, honestly. Been walking around for 3-4 days now, loading everything up. The teardown goes a lot easier than putting it all up because, you know, we're pretty motivated to get it all together so we can relax tonight, fly out in the morning back to Texas, and then get it all unloaded and put back on the shelves at our shop. So it's been a great show. A lot of people. We appreciate everybody coming by the booth and checking it all out. You know, it's really great talking with everybody, hearing all their stories of, you know, using our parts and all that stuff. All the questions, we're more than happy to answer everybody's questions and everything, let them know about the products, all the new stuff we got coming out. So thanks a lot, guys. We appreciate everybody stopping by. All right, guys, well, that about does it from PRI 2019. We just got everything all loaded up. The guys are pretty tired. You can see by John's face over here. It's about over. So we'll finish getting this toolbox in there, head back to the hotel right there, and call it a night. See you guys later.